There are all sorts of dangers lurking in the jungles and forests of the world. Sometimes a mother must protect her offspring from predators, and other times, an animal from a different species will lend a helping hand. Have you ever seen a dog run and grab another dog to save it from being run over by a car? What about a camel helping a baby llama? If you want to see some animals protecting and helping others, stick around as we count down 15 times animals tried to protect other animals. Number 15. Giraffe. Giraffes are extremely powerful, and this giraffe will do whatever it takes to protect her calf from this pride of lions. If the felines are not careful, they could very well end up on the sidelines quickly. A giraffe's powerful kick can easily break a lion's jaw and perhaps kill it. That's how strong these towering beasts are. Onlookers noticed a group of giraffes sprinting over a plain from afar. When they caught up with them, they discovered this female and her calf fighting a lioness. The calf was badly hurt, and it appeared to have fractured its leg while fleeing the lioness. It was a very tense situation to watch. Onlookers apparently heard the giraffe roar. That wasn't the lioness making that noise, it was the giraffe. The lioness caught a newborn warthog after the incident. Even though the baby warthog escaped the lions, its injuries meant it would almost certainly die in the coming days, possibly agonizingly, so onlookers reported the incident to the Conservancy management, who later informed them that the calf had been found and euthanized to end its suffering. This giant giraffe comes running to the rescue its calf, and almost crushes one of the hyenas, but the scavengers managed to get away. Hyenas are no match for a full-grown giraffe. Unfortunately, it looks like the hyenas were able to get the best of the calf before the mother was able to save the day. The Fanatic brings you all the best content you want to see when it comes to the animal kingdom. If you want to see the latest confrontations between animals and the best animal videos, please subscribe now. We post new videos every day for your entertainment. Number 14. Honey Badger. These hyenas are getting them what they bargained for when they tried to aggress these two honey badgers. They quickly realize honey badgers are no cakewalk and decide to leave them alone. This honey badger mom quickly comes to the rescue of her baby, even if it means confronting a deadly leopard. The honey badger mom couldn't care less, and she chases the leopard away. There's no other animal so small that can do this with any of the big cats and other large predators. This lion pride is in a hot pursuit of these two honey badgers, and they've got their hands full. The badgers stand their ground and don't give the felines an inch. This lion pride tries to ambush these honey badgers, but the badgers are way too smart and manage to escape the ambush and run away. The lions don't bother chasing them. Number 13. Antelope. This hungry jackal tries to snack on a baby gazelle, but the youngster's angry mom chases the jackal away. Who would have thought that such a small and fragile animal could chase a jackal away like that? This impala mom tries to push this baboon away from her offspring, but the baboon is already eating the baby impala, so I guess the mother got there too late. This mother gazelle runs circles around this baboon to try and prevent it from killing her offspring, and it works. The baboon is so dizzy, it doesn't know where to go or what to do. What a great strategy by the gazelle. This mother impala is seeking retribution after one of her babies was killed by baboons. She chases down some of the baby baboons, causing chaos in the troop as the baboons run around aimlessly. The fact that the impala goes on the offensive against a troop of baboons indicates that she is distraught. Even the baboons are distressed and show no signs of retaliation. They're merely trying to dodge the wrath of the impala. Number 12. Wildebeest. People stumbled upon a newborn wildebeest that was either injured or unwell to stand up during a morning game drive in a game reserve. Despite the mother wildebeest's best effort to scare the jackals away, nature took its course. This was a horrible situation for the mother wildebeest, but there was little she could do to help the youngster who was already badly injured. These jackals take their chances trying to grab this baby wildebeest, but Mama's watching and fending them off. She even knocks her own baby to the ground while trying to protect it. The jackals are very small, but they're quick, so the wildebeest need to be alert. When one jackal tries to bite the baby, the mother goes in to knock it away, but she knocks her own baby into the air. That must have hurt. Number 11. Hippo. This wildebeest got into a little trouble crossing a river when a crocodile grabbed its leg. These two hippos confronted the crocodile, who let go of the wildebeest, and the animal was able to escape the grips of the crocodile. However, some damage was done to the wildebeest's right leg, which means this wildebeest will end up being the meal of another predator sooner or later. This Nile crocodile seems to have this deal sealed with the wildebeest, but when a couple of monstrous hippos don't mind their own business, the wildebeest is able to return home safely. There goes another hippo chasing a crocodile away and having an impala unintentionally. Once the impala escapes and gets out of the water, the hippo walks over to the animal and opens its mouth, putting the impala's head inside of it without biting it. It does that several times and then walks away. The footage was cut, so we're not sure if the hippo finally killed the impala. I'm not sure, but then we can see a horde of vultures eating the dead impala, so it was either the hippo or an injury caused by the crocodile. This duckling is stuck in the water and can't seem to jump out of there. This young hippo approaches the ducklings to help, but the duckling is afraid and swims around in a state of panic. The second hippo joins the rescue team, and eventually, one of the hippos manages to help the little duckling jump out of the water. These hippos attack the crocodile that's trying to drown the zebra. The poor zebra escapes, but it's badly hurt, so I don't see a bright future for this poor animal. Number 10. Buffalo versus hyenas. This mama buffalo tries to fend off a clan of hyenas trying to get to her calf. The hyenas are no threat to the mother, but frankly, even though she's doing a good job, there are too many hyenas for her to be able to handle to watch them all. The hyenas get bites in there and almost drag the calf away. It doesn't look good for this youngster. The hyenas will not stop until they get what they want. It looks like the hyena in this thumbnail isn't going to be able to tell its grandchildren her stories of hunting and fighting in the bush, after being mangled by this buffalo. A Cape buffalo has just given birth to a newborn calf in this beautiful video. The mother successfully defends her young calf against a horde of spotted hyenas. When the hyenas get a rapid bite on the calf, you can hear the calf bellow. Despite the predator's repeated attempts and the fact that the mother is surrounded, the hyenas are thwarted every time. The mother fights bravely to protect her calf until the calf's heightened bellowing alerts the buffalo herd to come to the rescue. Surprisingly, the calf grew stronger by the minute as it felt more at ease on its legs. To protect the calf, a buffalo herd charges a clan of hyenas. The yelling calf is attacked by hyenas, and a buffalo bull rushes in to defend it. A herd of roughly 50 buffaloes appear soon after, attempting to chase the hyenas. The calf is unlikely to have survived the night. This pride of lions is on the warpath, targeting this calf, and one of the lions snatches the calf and runs with it, but the mother follows the kidnapper, right past the other lions, and comes back out of the bush with their calf. Don't ask me what happened, because I'm just as surprised as you are, and I think the lions are also asking themselves questions. Number 9. Geese. If you think this fox will have an easy time trying to kill one of these geese, think again. The geese are standing the ground, and the fox keeps going back and forth, running through the fence, between the yard and its exterior. Is he just playing, or is it some kind of strategy? I don't think it is, because the geese are keeping watch like the Swiss guard at the Vatican. This fox is going one-on-one against this goose, and the goose is not letting the fox intimidate it. The fox encircles the goose to try to flank it, but it's not able to until it strikes quickly and finally gets a hold of the goose. The fox lets go of the goose for a second, and the goose flaps its wings, but the fox goes back on the attack. It looks like the end of the road for the goose, this time around. An Arctic fox tries to find some goodies among the eggs of these geese. The geese try their best to scare it off, but the fox is sly and finds the hiding spot, bringing the eggs one by one to stash them somewhere safe. The fox is satisfied. Number 8. Vulture. A vulture is a predatory bird of prey that scavenges for food. The New World vultures, which include Californian and Andean condors, and the Old World vultures, which include the birds found scavenging on corpses of dead animals in African plains, are the two varieties of vultures. Because some classic Old World vultures, such as the bearded vulture, are not closely related to the others, the vultures will be separated into 3 taxa instead of 2. Vultures may be found on every continent except Australia and Antarctica. New World vultures can be found in North and South America, whereas Old World vultures can be found in Europe, Africa, and Asia. The vulture in this video is protecting its eggs from this crow, but the crow torments the vulture by encircling the nest and looking for an opportunity to snatch the eggs. However, I don't think this crow is capable of intimidating the large bird. Number 7. Jackal. Young jackals are threatened by hyenas and other predators as soon as they're old enough to walk around. Even adult jackals are no match for hyenas. This hyena spots a vulnerable jackal pup, but pups come with family. The entire pack looks out for each other. The jackal pup is down, but the hyena faces the fury of the entire jackal family. Jackal pups are most at risk from predators nearly 4 months after birth. This hyena's jaws can crush a bowling ball, so the jackals attack from the rear. The mother of the pup distracts the hyena, but the hyena still manages to grab onto the pup's neck. The jackals must work fast, but now a second hyena approaches, hoping to feast on the little guy. Even 4 furious jackals can't deter the attacker. The battered pup makes a break for it, but he's too slow. The second hyena arrives, and it's no longer about if, but about who gets the pup. Jackal family bonds run deep, and even when 4 more hyenas appear, they won't leave their own. The jackal family tries their best, but today is one for the hyenas. Number 6. Dog. Dogs are amazing, and you won't believe what this dog does. Watch how this car, backing up, is about to hit this little puppy, when this dog comes rushing out of nowhere to grab the puppy and bring it out of harm's way. The owner of the car comes out of the car to see if both dogs are okay. What a brave and smart dog. These 2 little dogs decide to go on a cruise on the SS Minnow, but they got shipwrecked in the middle of the pool. So, an emergency rescue team was called, which consists of 1 smart dog. Watch how the dog jumps into the car and knows exactly what to do. It takes the rope in its mouth and guides the floater to the stairs of the pool, and the 2 little dogs are saved. This fashionista dog is trying to remove a sweater that's stuck on this cat's head. The dog pulls and pulls and finally ends up pulling the sweater over the cat's head. Number 5. Baboons. It seems like this leopard has just killed an impala and it's about to take it to a safer place when a troop of baboons approach. The leopard is startled and runs away at the sight of the primates. The impala just lays on the ground, appearing to be dead. The baboons don't seem to have any interest in the impala and begin to walk away. The impala is stiff, not breathing for many seconds, when suddenly it begins to breathe. Wow, was this impala faking her death? The impala raises her head and begins to shake until it gets back up and runs off. I've never seen this before, and it's mind-blowing how long the impala remained on the ground, making sure there were no predators in the vicinity. Either that, or the impala has a defense mechanism that stiffens it up and it takes a few minutes to regain its senses. Number 4. Camel saves a baby llama. This baby llama looks like it's been picked up by this camel for lunch. Either that, or the camel has a weird way of showing its affection for the llama. Well, guess what? The llama has been grabbing the goat to carry it over to the other side of the fence and reunite it with its family. I guess the llama had wandered off a little too far. Number 3. Cow saves deer. These dogs seem to have attacked a fawn, and the fawn is laying on the ground. The 2 cows sort of chase the dogs away and check out what's up with the little baby deer. As the camera approaches the scene, we can see one of the cows smelling the fawn. Suddenly, the fawn gets up and runs off, crashing right into the fence. As it bounces off the fence, it runs off as fast as it can in the direction the dogs went. Maybe it didn't learn its lesson, or maybe it's just playing with the dogs. These men are trying to approach this calf, but Mama Cow is standing by the calf's side and will not allow anyone to get close. You can see her charging one of the men who doesn't hesitate 1 second to climb the fence to safety. The guy, now sitting on the fence, pulls out a lasso and tries to capture the calf that way, but the cow knows and threatens him. The 2 men move in slowly and the calf goes for the man with the yellow shirt, but comes back to her calf. A 3rd man walks in from behind with a rope. I'm not sure if the cow sees him, but he begins swinging his rope. He throws the rope and captures the calf. The cow follows her calf as the man with the rope tied around the calf pulls the calf into another enclosure when the cow is distracted. The cow is really upset, and you can hear the noises she makes. I guess she'll have to wait and hope she sees her calf again. Number 2. Donkey protects goats. Donkeys are used to protecting livestock, and you can see this donkey run directly to these goats when this dog approaches the fence. The donkey knows its responsibility and makes sure nothing will happen to the goats. These 2 donkeys do an excellent job of guarding the herd. They look after the young calves like babysitters. When the dog chooses to chase them, one of the donkeys charges directly at the dog, yelling at it to back off. Because everything was done under supervision of the owners, who owned both the dog and the donkeys, the dog was not in danger. The owners explained they don't generally do things like this, but they were curious to see how their donkeys would react. Number 1. Horse protects friend from donkey. Watch this donkey try to annoy this white horse. The white horse tries to move away from the donkey, but the donkey is stubborn. The donkey is showing dominance to protect his mare, But the other horse will have none of the donkey's behavior and at some point stands right in front of the donkey. You can see the horse constantly reacting to the donkey's every move. It's time for another round of tag team wrestling, this time with wild horses. This video includes rare footage of not just two Koenig horses tussling and throwing down, but also of a third horse charging in to help his friend. It's an enthralling spectacle of majestic animals doing what they do best. The reserve is situated on a polder, which was created in 1968 and designed as a Ramsar wetland in 1980. The polder is a low-lying land formation reclaimed from a sea or river and protected by a system of dikes. The horses are Koenig horses, which are a type of semi-feral horse that originated in Poland. Human action is required to transfer the horses from Poland to the Netherlands and to create the protected wetland on which they now live. But all else is left to the horses and is completely intervention-free. And as much we'd rather prefer to see horses frolicking rather than fighting, they're such lovely creatures that it's always a pleasure to see them. Manes flying gloriously in the breeze around them, no matter what they're up to. To be honest, this isn't a terribly violent battle, so if you're worried about animal injuries, you have nothing to worry about by viewing it. This mother protects her newborn foal from this other horse. The other horse is probably another male who didn't father the foal and wants to kill it, but the mother will do everything in her power to keep all the other horses away. The foal slowly gets up, but it can barely hold itself without falling. A third horse looks as if it's helping the mother to fend off the attacking horse. Could this be the father? This looks like it's going to last a long time. My, what a job the mother has after she gives birth. Instead of relaxing and recuperating, she must fight other males. This mom takes her baby foal to meet her dad, but mom isn't very nice to dad. She probably asked for complete custody and just told the dad he better make the alimony payments. Our bonus clip shows a mother elk charging at two wolves to protect her calf. The baby elk can barely walk, so it's very vulnerable to any predator. The baby finally reunites with his mom, and they both walk away with no injuries, at least for the time being. I just love it when animals intervene to try and protect or defend other animals, whether they are their offspring or not. My favorite has to be the camel picking up the llama to bring it over to the fence. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below. Well, that's it for our countdown of 15 times animals try to protect other animals. If you enjoy this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.